Sweet Caroline, ba-ba-da, Scooby-Doo, da-da-doo-doo. You carrying up your feet on the ground. One more kiss for you. One more kiss for you. You could have been all I wanted, but you worry not. Feet on the ground. Worry not. Worry not now. You could be all I wanted. Feet on the ground. Hello viewer, how are you? Currently just kind of working out and fixing things. Probably Daniel actually. Hi Daniel, if that's you. Ooh, fuck. You have to give me a second because I'm currently like kind of flying through stuff. Arc. I don't know. Okay. Give me a second because I do believe it's set to. Okay, no, it's not my tickets. Oh yeah. Ka-chink. Done. I am trying my best to try and find where I put all my thumbnails, and I don't know where they've gone. Because I have them somewhere archived on my PC, but I can't find them right now, so... it's fairly alarming. It's gonna be a short stream today, because I'm just kinda letting... streaming Ark, and then I'm going to be playing on my Switch when it comes, so I'm very hyped for that. I genuinely have no idea where that folder's gone. That's rather alarming, to be honest. Is it in this folder? No, it's not. Is it in this folder? No, it's not. Okay. I have no idea where it's gone. Okay. Hello, Mini-Mish, or Michelle, or Mike, whichever one it is. If it's both of you, welcome to the stream. Just give me a quick second. I'm trying to sort my stream out because I can't find where I've archived all of the thumbnails. So it's always a good. It's not a good thing. I just honestly don't know where it is. That's the worrying thing. Okay, maybe it's somewhere. Okay, no. Close my files down. Oops. Is it somewhere around here? Did I delete my thumbnails? Probably, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if I deleted my thumbnails by accident. I've done that before. Sure, this can be the thumbnail. I'll just gonna get that up. Sure, there's my thumbnail. Whatever, I'm not too... Doing a pet project. So in today's stream, I'm going to be completing my pet project, which at the moment is just this. I'm trying to build like a small village on an island. I'm trying to make it lag-free, hopefully. I don't know how well that's going to work. Sometimes it doesn't really work when you try and build lag-free. I'm going to try anyway. So hopefully that everything goes to plan. I'm going to save this. Has that done it? Yeah, it's done it, I think. Cool. Can I close this down now? Sure. Right, yes, thank you, Michelle or Mike, whichever one it is. I'm just going to call you the duo, the lovely couple duo. I'm trying to build, because I got a bit bored with all of the stuff that we had built. That's fine, you can look all you want. Oh, hi Mike, how are you?
Hey dude, we're watching your stream.
Hi, I figured, because I think I'm just kind of working on a pet project right now that I...
Yeah, we just saw in your stream your pet project on a semi-lag-free village.
Yes.
It's hell of an ambitious project for lag-free, but we expect a bit of lag, so don't worry too much about that.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So I built a really compact, like, solo house, which I built on PC first. And then once I'd built it on PC, I decided that because it was unofficial, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try and do this even better on unofficial, because on unofficial I can obviously put things inside each other.
Yeah.
And it works a lot better. So I built kind of an RP base, I guess. I think it looks really pretty, in my opinion.
This is an Angel Arc, right?
This is on Angel Arc, yes.
Yeah, I'm literally about to jump on there because I have to sort out an admin issue. So I might come over and have a little look if you don't mind.
That's fine, you can...
Maybe after your stream, perhaps, so I don't interrupt your stream.
Pardon?
I said maybe after your stream, so I won't interrupt your stream.
You can come over on and I'm not really bothered. My stream is just kind of like, I've not uploaded anything in a while, and I felt like it was kind of necessary that I uploaded at least something.
I understand. I'm in the same boat at the moment.
So,
how's things in Reading?
Good, actually. We especially with me and Emmy, we finally like got something sorted, and we started playing Don't Starve together. So everything's going a lot
Don't
better.
Starve.
Don't Starve, yeah. So
Wow. Yeah, I have that on PC.
yeah,
It's a good
we
game. Hard though. You die
very.
all the time.
I'm a complete noob, and it was just
That's
really
addicting.
funny. It is very.
Strangely addictive game. Like, yeah, I got it on PC before, like, when I was playing in Saudi for a while. There's some guys on there, like, but, like, you have one person who eats all your food, and then everyone dies.
Yeah, that was me. I ate everyone's food because Sang had just made like a meatball dish, and I really
Yeah.
needed food, so I came by and ate it, and I didn't know it had like a special effect or anything. So
Yeah, it's weird in that game if you, like, mix foods that haven't rotted together and you've got the cooking perk and stuff like that, you get more out of it, so it's actually such an important character to have in your team. Is to
yeah,
cook.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to sink this foundation into the floor, and it's not working.
My best advice is to use two pillars, one in the middle and one on the edge, and then drop the next foundation a space away from it, but it'll be like 2 snap points down.
Ah, okay. I'll keep that in mind the next time I do this, because I'm already so far in with doing this one that there's no point trying to.
I get you.
So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Rocket League and just kind of taking a break from Ark because I got quite fed up with the base that we had. As fun as it was to build it, it was just
No,
big.
I could see that there seemed to be a lot of, like, how do I say, everyone had their own opinion on, like, how they wanted it, so that's why it's probably going to be a bit more difficult to balance.
Yeah, so I decided I was gonna go over and do my own stuff for now.
Indeed. It's fine. We're getting different, like, issues like that. That's why I'm jumping on now, because we have a tribe management issue.
Ah, okay.
Player name. Let's have a little look at what you've done, if you don't mind, then.
Fair
Port to
enough.
you so you can see me, like, randomly pop up.
You should be relatively lag free because I've only got 2 buildings at the moment. I've built a hut and a house, so.
Also, NotSoBloodBorne, what's your player name? I forget.
My player name is Dengi, so it's DENGII. I was gonna create another character. I still have another character on the PvP server for when I went to do the note runs. It's dead, and I can't do anything right now with it, so it's not game breaking. I'm not using 2 active characters, but it's there.
Yeah, I get you. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Is it dengue, like dengue fever?
No, I think it means gold in Russian because I was playing Warhammer Silver Tower with my dad. We were playing a board game in this like kind of D&D style, and I have a Russian thief character, and well, the equivalent of Russian in obviously like in D&D terms, and I found out the word for gold in Russian, so that's what dengue means, and I quite like it.
Fair enough.
You can take a look at my base, I'll open it for you.
It's okay, unless I'm not streaming right now, so.
That's fine.
I see. That's interesting. Stacking the storage boxes.
Yeah, it took me a...
I'm guessing with the catwalk.
Yeah, if you come outside you can see the catwalks. I'm gonna make the catwalks on the outside serve a purpose as well, so it's not just kind of
Like
bizarre.
shelving.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So here's this foot of it. So you're making this village on this little isle, you mean? You're going to cover the isle with it, or?
I'm probably not gonna cover the aisle because I know if I cover the aisle that's gonna be a lot of lag, but I might like cut a section off the aisle and make a small village. But it was just because I was bored and Amy wanted me to play Ark, so this is kind of my way of
Fair enough.
doing a thing. And no, I like building stuff, and it got to the point where I didn't want to build anything in the base because I didn't want to
Interrupt other people's builds and stuff, I get you. The thing is though, like, you know the Primitive Plus server thing, like, that's like nowhere near coded, but
Yeah.
when it comes to the RPG element, me and Michelle are writing that part, and we actually wrote one section of it with you and Emmy in mind, especially with the bar part, and the pub.
Fair enough. Okay.
So one thing I'd like, if possible, if you ever have time, is on this place by here, build like a pub.
It's
Or
yeah.
inn
I'll
or something.
I'll build an inn on here, but it's a lot easier to build an inn design on Primitive Plus because obviously on Primitive Plus you've actually got like the actual bar. You can build a kind of like a
Yeah,
table
I know
from a bar.
Yeah, the L-shaped Tudor bar thing or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
I'll build an equivalent on this and see if you like it, but
It's
obviously I
not
can't.
like I'm not going to like it, but it could be just good practice to refresh if you're actually going to want to do it in the Premier server. Basically, our idea is that we would get you and Emmy, Amiga, Damien, and a few others as like sort of semi-admins for dungeon mastering.
Okay.
And so, like, the way I've sort of designed it so far is that every player would actually have a role that you can't change from the start, so to speak, and you rank up your role. So when you rank up the role, there's certain, like, requirements to get to the next rank, including sometimes a boss fight or whatever, like, but when it comes down to a certain teams or whatever, and, like, they then would receive, like, the option to buy certain blueprints that no other teams can get. Or, well,
Okay.
not teams, but no other roles can get other than that role.
Fair enough.
Then in each team, say we have like a tribe makeup of 3 people and there's like 8 different roles you can choose from, then any team's only going to have 3 of them.
Yeah.
So they would choose which roles they want and then maybe rely on other tribes for the extra role issues.
Fair enough.
So
That
it just
does.
creates more of a communal aspect, I think.
Okay. That does seem interesting. I'm interested in the Primitive Plus server.
Also, the building will be 0 structure damage, so you guys can build as pretty as you like, knowing that it's not going to get like ruined, as long as you don't leave your doors open for people to nick your shit.
We won't. Don't worry.
Yeah, but trust me, there will be someone, and they go, "Oh, someone stole my stuff." Like, don't leave your door open, dude.
We never had like people nicking stuff, but we did have people like, because insiding wasn't really a forbidden rule. It wasn't forbidden on the server we played on. So every now and then you'd have someone just kind of join a tribe and was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave now, and all this stuff that I got. Bye bye.
Yeah, exactly. The tribe governance is the thing that I'm dealing with today with one of the groups of players on Angel.
What
We got
happened?
one player who's really eager to jump into a Gamma Broodmother fight, whilst everyone, including myself, is telling him that he's not ready.
Yeah,
I've even quoted you and Emmy and Amiga's Gamma fight and said, look, you should really watch that video to understand.
and the beta one, because the beta one, even though it's beta, it still correlates with the gamma because we thought we were ready because of how fast we did gamma, and then we got
Yeah.
completely wiped, almost. So
What I loved though was like with all of you, the different characters in the team speaking during that fight was interesting. It was very telling. Emmy was the only one who's like, no, we can do it, we can do it. I was like, go on, Wanene, you can drive your team. And she made it in the end with, I think, 1 team alive or something like that.
we had 2. So in the gamma one, no, in the beta fight we did that we wiped on, we had 2 Megatheriums left and 1 UT, and then in the alpha one we left with like 3 or 4 Megatheriums and a UT, and that was it. A lot of things died.
Yeah, that's the thing, see, and this young 12-year-old thinks he's going to go in there with like a few Megatherium, and he's now trying to force his tribe on this suicide mission.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well at all.
And the tribe are like, no, I do not want to die on stream.
You should probably
Teams.
you should probably hold like a conference meeting and just like these are people who have been here. Don't do this.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I want to send him a link to the 3 videos, like, because we got the Gamma Brood fight and the Alpha, but we just need to put them together, like.
Feel free if you want to give him the link to the videos I sent you, because they're unlisted at the moment, so that only you can view them. Because obviously I don't want.
That's why. Okay. Because I tried to send the link before about the fight, and like people said, oh, it doesn't work, and I thought it was my error.
No, I'll have to send everyone. I'll put the link into one of the chats on Discord, but it was because I didn't really know what to do with them. I wanted to make a video out of them, but I've got a project that I'm procrastinating the hell out of this project. I'm just like, I really want to do it, but I'm really lazy, so it's kind of.
And it's Christmas time, man. Everyone is kind of like semi-lazy right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to, especially because my Switch is coming soon. So I've got so much I want to do and play with, so I've
That's
just been
good.
procrastinating with it. But yeah, I sent you the links so that you could do what you wanted with them, because obviously it's good like promotional material for like something. I guess it's just like this is what's being accomplished on our server, and you can be this too. This kind of thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. That's what we were aiming for with Ascension Road. And that's why I remember when you guys were going for Gamma, I was like, oh, I don't think you're ready.
we got it. It's fine.
But like everyone has to learn like the hard way with games and stuff. But the thing is, this kid is literally going in so underprepared. I'm like, yo, this is gonna
Do you
be
know what he
bad.
has? Because I reckon I could probably like give him a probability of death.
No, it's like 99% certain he'll be dead. Like because the only way you could survive that is if you mind wiped, went on full speed mode, and just kept on running around shooting with unlimited ammo.
Yeah, that's a
the
lot
only
of
way. That's the
resources. That
1% chance that he's got to survive, which I doubt he'll be able to.
does he have mind wipe, or is he not even at
No,
that
he's
point
no.
yet?
Dude, they don't even have rhinos. They don't have like deodons. They don't nothing, bro. They have like a few wyverns, like a rex or two, things like that. That's what I'm saying. Yo, you're gonna die, bro. Yo.
You're gonna
He's
get
not even thinking
destroyed.
about mutations or anything, you know.
Oh
Not
my
even
god.
about breeding.
We
So
didn't
that's a
mute
whole.
for Gamma.
Yeah.
You don't need mutations, but it is like a heavily desired that you have mutations for Gamma. Because
Yeah, just to reduce losses.
if you can get those mutations going before you get to Alpha, that's vital that you
Yeah.
get mutations. I mean, look at what happened to us because we didn't have mutations, but we just wanted to get it out of the way so that Omega
Yeah.
was like not a threat.
Yeah, to worry him down a bit. Like we wiped the tribe yesterday. Our tribe, some big tribe. Yeah, but they were all good game about it and said they'll be back today to like avenge it. And we said,
Fair
oh,
enough.
don't worry, you gotta restart the pack anyway if you just join the Discord.
Fair enough.
But like this guy, like we play neutrally. We don't wipe people unless they've hit us. And this guy's hit 2 of our bases. And one of those bases, like none of them were like valued because we didn't actually have anything in them. They were
Yeah.
old mains that we've moved on from. So we just use it as like a lay station to land when we need to and just stock up and move, right? So he blew like the gate of that and a turret took him out.
There seems to be a bigger issue.
What's that?
Someone attacked Leo.
Yeah, it wasn't someone who attacked Nolo, it was that kid who accidentally hit one of his neutral like creatures and they started chasing.
On the PvE server, or
PvE.
okay, Daniel
Not
had an
hit
issue
as
like
in killed
that.
it, but accidentally
Yeah.
punched one or something, and then they all just went everywhere. Like, and that's why I got pissed. And I was like, look, I don't want to deal with this tomorrow, which I'm now gonna have to because he's just massive. And this kid who fucking did it is like gonna be back on Tuesday, so yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to deal with it.
I kind of feel like they're both in the wrong there because, well, obviously,
Yeah, both are in the wrong.
yeah, you shouldn't really have
it.
your teams on neutral unless,
Yeah. I
obviously.
said to people, like, you can have it on neutral as long as it's in a pen so it won't escape. Because then I
Hello.
can understand if like a T-Rex climbs over your pen, like, and then eats all your teams, you'd be pissed that they didn't even fight back.
Yeah. Hello, Shane to Two Men. How are you? I don't know who that is. Carry on.
Yeah, so I.
Who was it?
Who was what?
Who was it that hit Nolo's team?
I think it was. I'm not entirely sure right now because it was last night and it was late and we hadn't slept for 2 days. But I think I think it was that the new 12-year-old. What's his name? Shit. What's his name? My brain is not fucked. I keep thinking Tim, but that's from PvP. My brain's gone blank, Mish. Let me see the name. I can see like the icon, I just can't see the name.
Trying to find ARC streams that reply in chat, lol. I do reply because I have a very small following, so if you're talking, I will respond to you. So don't panic and don't fret.
No way. 4 isn't really that much though, is it?
So I'm just currently building a village on a PvE server, which I highly recommend you join. So, or join the PvP first.
No, you can. If the guy is pure PV, he can just go through the Discord.
Yeah. So yeah. Playing on. It's alright. I'm playing on ADS, which is Angel Devil server. One of the admins is in chat. Or one of the server creators, sorry, is in chat. So I would recommend you join. I'm building here right now. Excusez-moi. Oh, hello. This is one of the server creators. This is Mike, also known as God, currently, because he's admin.
Well, yeah, GCM. But,
GCM.
It's just to help people. I do like the area. It was pretty to look around.
That's why I kind of built here. I was going to build in the snow area, but it's too much of a hassle to...
Yeah, you die pretty quick there, and the ice titan could be a risk.
Yeah.
I find as well the ice area, the land is much harder to build on, there's less flatness.
Bonk. There we are.
So, what was going on, Mish?
He's saying that someone stole his food. To be honest.
No, you may want to pin code them. No, you should. Then you should pin code them.
Who got their fertilizer stolen?
Niles, of course.
But he was stealing. I think it was you said. Yeah. I see it's kind of karma if he was stealing people's eggs. Then.
I know, and we usually do with all players think like that, but we unfortunately can't say like that because it doesn't solve their problem.
True.
And so like they'll be like, so what? And then we have full grief. Alright, I think we should probably institute a new hard-coded set of rules to say, look, tribe governance, sort it out, because if you have issues within future admins won't be involved.
You shouldn't. You as a as like an admin shouldn't be responsible for someone not like pin coding something. It sucks, but
yeah. It's the same thing with Sang's situation, right? Sang's eggs were being nicked by Niles. We know about it. And we don't really like the idea of people nicking each other's lines, but then at the same time, if you leave them all exposed outside breeding, when you've been told not to leave them on breeding when you're offline, then you kind of have...
Yeah, Sang did admit that it was his bad for kind of keeping the... it was his fault for keeping the line out. Shane, at the moment I am building a small pet project. I'm building a village. On a small island secluded in the middle of the middle of water. There's land over there, but I'm just building like a small village to see if I can make it lag free, and also because I'm very bored. Obviously, Christmas has just passed. There isn't really much to do, so I'm just kind of having a bit of fun, basically doing what I want with this village, I guess.
So, what are you doing with the village? This is like the house for crafting and stuff, I imagine. But then, and you got your greenhouse for all the crops and stuff.
Well,
I'm
gonna. So this is it's a PvE server, obviously. So I want to try and build pretty and see what I can see if I can improve on what I already know from Prim Plus. And if I do go to Prim Plus, I can take ideas that I built on the PvE server, because obviously on Prim Plus, if you're to build something, you want to build it pretty. And one of the rules that... Sorry, carry on.
No, you go ahead, sorry, I interrupted too much.
It's okay. One of the rules we had on the RP server is that you had to have like a fully built village, and I was thinking of that. You probably don't have that, but...
No, we do. It's just that ours is simple as that. It's not like a rule-based thing, it's a reward-based thing. So if the bigger your kingdom, obviously the bigger your rewards.
Yeah, he had that because what you had to do is if you wanted to get wyverns, you had to have so many tribe members and like a so much built-up village kind of thing.
No, I get the concept behind that, but personally I wouldn't want to force upon players the need to bring in tribe mates. Yeah. I like the idea that you could be yourself or part of a 10-man or whatever and be happy.
That was one of the biggest issues, because someone could wage war if they had a good enough reason, and trust me, people have their ways of saying that, you know, I should wage war, but one of the main issues is people would wage war and they had nothing to defend themselves with, so it was this like big mega tribe filled with like 6 people who had 2 wyverns, which on that server was a big deal, versus some random kid with a wooden hut. It wasn't really fair.
Exactly.
And the whole reason for the fight was because you're building near my land kind of thing. It was really stupid.
To be fair though, like I've witnessed, like I've been researching for the last 6 months because like when it came to PvE, I've always been against it because of like certain elements of the settings that really like impede play. But like I like the idea of the PvE side being that like you could have like the tribe war that's like kind of arranged.
Yeah.
Because then that way, then no one will complain about that shit. But then at the same time, you got a lot of toxicity. Like to be fair, I've seen as much toxicity on a PvE server as there is on a PvP server.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Yeah, it happens.
You get people like intentionally like messing with each other's builds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like and stuff like this, and it's just like, come on. I've seen it in PvP just the same kind of concepts. But at least in PvP, there's a strategy involved, so I can kind of condone it. Whereas with PvE, it's like, come on, you're just being an asshole.
It happens. I'm not exempt from that either. I have been a bit of a dick on PvE. I'm just like, come on.
Oh, we've all been dicks on every form of Ark, you know, but we eventually learn that it's not the way.
Yeah. I guess one of the main reasons as well for building this kind of thing is I really wanted to play Ark a lot. I was like, I wanted to play it and I wanted to play on this server, but I was so unbelievably fed up with Ark, and I was just like,
no,
I gotta
think
find
you're more
something to do.
unbelievably fed up with the dramas with the PvP side, and I can understand it because we monitored it all,
and I just
like in private chats that people don't know about that we've heard.
Yeah,
so
I just wanted to.
Like
Sorry.
in your case, I can understand that, and we're trying to hopefully build a new setup where you will be fine to do what you want without any of that drama shit. And at the same time, like I think Aiden is starting to change his ways. You haven't seen it because you haven't been there, but he's trying.
I've just been kind of in limbo at the moment, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, right, I want to do something, and I want to play with Emily. I want to build and play Ark with Emily because obviously she loves Ark, and I was like, I want to be part of that. But at the same time, I was just like, I'm so bored of being so ludicrously strong, because there's a certain point in Ark when you get to that point, when you get to it, and it's just a dead set grind, and you can go out into a wyvern den with like a shotgun and some armor, and you're completely fine. Then that completely ruins it for me. I don't like it.
Well, that's why our creatures don't allow that on our servers. Like we went on the rock drake hunt with like near capped armor, flak armor, near capped shotgun, near capped long neck, and we all died.
Oof. I was going to join that, and then I don't even know what happened, to be honest. Hi, Danny. How are you?
Danny was there. It was still fun to a certain extent, but I'd say that you guys were your first run, like before, not you, but Celtic and stuff's first run was the more productive with Emily.
We're talking about the thingy. What's the green line in the middle of the screen?
But most people survived.
Did you have a nice sleep?
Yeah, man. We only woke up like an hour ago.
The green line in the middle of the screen, I'm not entirely sure what that is, Shane. That might be an error on your part because I'm viewing my stream right now and I don't see any green line, so to speak.
You might be thinking about a beacon.
Possibly. Oh, that thing? That up there? There is a green line up there. That's the Ice Titan. There's some drops nearby, and then Green Obelisk Green Obelisk is like a mile away from my base. Yeah, that's the boss. That's one. I'll go and show you actually. Hold on.
Don't go too close here, Nate.
My wyvern's big strong.
Yeah, it did 3,000 damage on Danny yesterday with one shot.
Jesus.
With
Well,
one
I'm gonna take Mike's advice. I'm gonna show you what it is, and I'm not gonna get too close.
Yeah, especially if it kites to your base by village.
Without getting shot. What you want? A wyvern?
I'm on a Ember Wyvern. I'm on Blitz right now.
Yeah, you can get to it without getting hit. I went straight through it without getting hit.
So this Shane is a Ice Titan. I don't know if you've seen one before. I'm supposing you haven't because you didn't know what the name was. But if you do, then yeah, this is just the Ice Titan. He's just vibing, kind of killing things, but...
Just for your information, Nate, at some point, I'm not going to reveal when to players, but at some point I will be making the Ice and the Desert Titan weaker for tameability and buildability.
Fair enough.
But like these are the things that we do on the cluster, like server secrets that we release only for a week, and then we change it. And if
man's gonna have to hush because I am streaming.
It doesn't matter. I can say all of this stuff, like because people can then just check once in a while. And
Yeah,
when they find it,
Just don't reveal too much. I suppose it's kind of like a nugget of information that they have to go out of their way to find.
Yeah, that's why. And like, don't worry. When people stream and stuff like that, I'm blatantly honest because I'm gonna tell them anyway at some point, so I might as well say.
Yeah. It's just that if they were to watch my stream, they'd find out earlier, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not like I'm changing the setting right now.
Yeah, this map, Shane, is Crystal Isles. It's the most recent map to be released. It's also one of the laggiest maps in existence, but...
It's because Angel Arc is a lot more lenient on players with lag, but with PvP we're far more.
I've just remembered, I have a query, and well, not a query, it's something that you can deal with at some point in the future. Obviously, you got a lot of issues on right now.
I'm guessing that you're about to say what I was about to tell you. Is it like a normal setting setup, but without the...
No, it's nothing to do with that, right. In one of the biomes, like, Danny blue screens every time he goes near it, I blue screen most of the time, and Emmy blue screens all of the time. No, not Eldritch. Eldritch is completely, like, I used to grind there a lot. I think it's Yusef. He built a castle that no one's seen him use yet.
Yeah,
I've used it. I've been through it.
Well, we blue screen, but so, well, it's alright.
And how fast you're travelling. Really, I've noticed that the faster you travel, the more you blue screen.
Yeah, most of the time I've been on Angel Arc, I've only ever blue screen twice. But on PvP I've blue screen like loads.
Yeah, it's weird, like we're trying to work out the problem, and I've just turned off anti-meshing settings on all of the cluster to see if that was it, because that was my theory. That was to do with anti-mesh and glitching with the new update, so therefore the anti-mesh was just simply blue screening people instead of popping them.
Yeah.
So we removed that and it still didn't do anything, so it's still the Arc update, I think.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The only reason why Yusuf has got his base so laggy is because he's built giant walls, but he's built it so big.
No, he's used quad walls, which means that it's like it is more lag free.
Like details high, like, and then it blue screens. But there's also like what the blue screen.
Yeah, I play Arc on PC and done 6,600 hours in this game. Well, if you've done 6,600 hours, I'm not trying to insult your Arc experience, but if you've done 6,600 hours, you should know what map I'm on, just by the fact that, like, I'm in one of the most commonly ground areas ever. There's so much oil here.
That, but he could have done 6,600 hours on the island.
Oh, I'd get so bored. I would get so unbelievably bored. I have Arc on PC and I enjoy it, mainly because I've not missed a bow and arrow shot yet. It's that fun. It's so much more fluid.
Yeah, and it's crisper, like, but that's the issue. See, it's the system you run on. Like if you got a PS4, it's running at the low end spec of a PC. Like,
yeah, even though I have obviously a pretty strong laptop, I still run it really low, just because I'm not one of those graphic snobs. I just like I just play a game because I think it's fun.
Yeah, I do. Generally I do as well, but with a game like Ark, if I had it on my laptop, well, I could have it on my laptop today if I wanted to, but because Michelle doesn't have a decent enough laptop, there's no point in me getting it.
Yeah.
But
Nathan, I'm delivering something to your base.
Are you now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna head over to Reaper and see if I can sort something.
Okay. Let me go deal with that. Here's a question I need to figure out.
I could even. Oh, that's sexy as fuck.
What's that? Danny, you okay, Danny?
I've got a mutation direwolf that's like dark green and black.
Fair enough. Is this the? Is this the? Sorry.
I'm trying to TP to. Oh, finally it worked. It kept on porting me back to your base.
Yeah, it's being an admin on console is a bit buggy sometimes. I found that quite a lot. One of the biggest issues I had is that I tried to teleport to someone, and even though I was typing in their name correctly, it wouldn't happen. And then there was that much of a backlog of teleports that I completely crashed my PS4, because obviously it was just like, oh, this command does work. Kill the game. I was like, oh, okay. It was a bit nuts. I'm gonna try and build like a Viking village. It's gonna be quite compact, and there's gonna be like narrow streets. I think that's, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sounds fun.
Where's my phone?
Is this the kid that? Is this the person that has the kid who wants to like murder? Oh, okay. Best of luck. Someone know who stole my fertilizer and punched my tames.
You steal. Oh my god. You steal people's eggs.
It happens. Everyone knows he steals eggs. Just.
It's not just that it's not just him. There's been a lot of egg thefts on Angel Arc that we've been just monitoring for the time being just to see whether it creates any issue.
I mean, it could theoretically cause big issue with the PvE PvP trading. Possibly. Because obviously,
at the same time, like if people leave their tames breeding outside, like we can't manage it.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It's just
that
that
we're looking at it as case by case basis. If it's like someone who's like broke in somehow to someone's base or whatever, and then it would be a proper infraction. But otherwise, if people can't keep their stuff secured, we can't really do much about it.
I feel
It's like this kid, right, going into the boss fight. If he goes into the boss fight, dies, and comes out and says, "Oh, you made it too tough," it's like, no, you just went underprepared.
it's tough. We did that with, I think it was 7 Megatheriums that were meh.
Yeah.
It's not too tough. There's video proof of it not being tough. So, if he does do that...
Yeah, like me and Michelle, when we did Island Ascension the first time, we did it with my son, and we did it on Primitive Plus on official settings, so it took us ages. But like, ages. That's why it was an achievement for us, but we always went in with 20 like tames, and all like max tame capacity, and as much breeding and shit.
Big respect.
No, it's my boy, like I wanted to give him a good like experience, like a crazy but hard experience, so at least he had something, you know.
Yeah.
The problem with my son, like he's too young for PvP, so and he lost, like, and he like cry and go nuts. So
Yeah, you've got it, especially with Ark, you've got to have a really good first experience to try and stick with it.
oh no, he's the kind of kid. My boy is the kind of child who like any game that I particularly am good
got a
at,
really
he's
weird
trying to be
message.
better.
So hold on, Shane. So my daughter is trying to guess your age. Huh. Okay, guess away. Type in chat what you think my age is, and I will say hot or cold, and then when you get to the answer, I'll tell you to shush. Knock yourself out. If you want to try and find out what my age is, go ahead.
92. I don't know.
He's 12.
I'm not 12.
I'm just retyping this, but you should probably do that first.
Nick tried found it.
28. Cold. Very cold. Oh crap, that's the wrong roof. Thank you for calling me 28 though, that's
Oh, there
You're
you go.
getting old, Nathan. Jesus.
No, I'm not 28, no.
Do you want...
28.
Do you want...
Imagine, right?
Oh,
35.
and,
Okay, you're getting extremely cold, and you 35.
Great. This is great.
1 minute. Let me count.
You were cold from the start, now you're getting further away.
What? 40... 41 pound.
21, you're getting warmer.
Yeah. I haven't checked on the... No, that white one completely broke.
18, you're getting warmer. You're getting there.
No, it just broke. It was broke from the beginning.
You're in this house.
I think in...
It was broke from the beginning when it brought it here. It just wouldn't move. Like I move.
I would say, would you want me to invite Michelle? But I can hear her in the background, so I don't know if that would.
Yeah, she probably wants to chat with you guys.
17.
It's almost
No, you're 1 year away. You can do it. Come on, I believe in you. Use your foundation mathematics.
If you could invite Michelle, she'll probably like to chat.
Yeah, I'll invite her. Come on, you can do it.
Nathan?
Yeah, there you are. He got it. I'm 16. Why did you type 16 and then put 19 in? Yes,
Nathan,
Daniel?
are you at your best?
Yeah, I am. I'm at my base. My personal pet project thing.
Outside your best.
What did you drop? Oh, a velo. Hello.
Let me just unclaim it.
That is a very pretty velo.
Options. Unclaim.
I'm 16, Shane.
No upgrades into it.
Can I ride it? Because I'm very heavy at the moment. I can, thank you.
Like,
Thank you for the velo. Quite. I've got
no
1,300 weight. Yeah, let me have a look at this. Some of them, they be some good stats. GG, well done. I love wife and eggs. Oh my god.
I'm beginning an army of wyverns.
And your mate must be 13. No, my mates. Which one are you on about? Are you on about Mike or are you on about Danny?
Me or the Welsh one?
Yeah. Are you on about? Are you on about? Are you on about the Welshie or are you on about the York? I don't know. I'm not calling you a Yorkie. That sounds stupid.
From Barnsley.
From Barnsley.
From Barnsley.
The ONW chatting. So Daniel, if it's Daniel, speak now.
Bitch.
Yeah, the one that just said bitch. He's the same age as me. He's 16. The Welsh person, Mike, who is very clearly Welsh, so I shouldn't have to differentiate between. You shouldn't have to differentiate. He's an age.
35?
32. Close to my dad's age.
Yeah. My son. Anyway, no, we fill the OVs and you guys eat them. That's the way we could do it with Welsh and English.
Give me the lamb.
As I've always said, I'd rather be on my side than your side in that equation.
Currently, I would rather be on your side as well. Because you're not going to get you're still going to, I don't know, are you going to get screwed by Brexit? I've tried to stay away from the whole matter.
I think everyone is getting screwed by Brexit, bro.
True.
I think the only one who profits is Boris Johnson.
Yeah, that fat git.
Who's watching Nathan stream?
We are. It's just that, sorry, I'm really close to the laptop at the moment checking
It's fine.
something that Michelle is editing for the Discord.
Yeah, we aren't going to get as screwed as... We're not going to get as screwed as we were. We've managed to secure a trade deal, which I think is pretty good. We've managed... But we're still going to get screwed, so not good. You feel old because I'm 16.
Personally, I think the UK will be alright. It's just going to be a bit more difficult for the next few years.
Wait, I'm gonna have to go in like about 10-15 minutes because yes, I'm just flying back to my base and I'm gonna get dressed. Oh my god.
Then you get dressed, man.
Go on, Danny. You can't be playing hobo.
You shouldn't feel old because I'm 16. You should enjoy playing whatever the hell you want at whatever age.
You have all the time in the world to do whatever you want.
I mean that's false.
Someone in your stream like saying they're too old to play Ark.
No, he just says he feels old. Can you guess my age then, lol? I would say, judging by your age and the fact that you have a daughter, you're probably between the 13 and 40 range. Right? Probably? Maybe 20 actually. Some people have kids young.
Annalise Harrison, she got impregnated at the age of 15, I think.
Yeah, but we all knew she was a bit of a slut.
Oh, she was a mad slut.
I like how Mike is just here and I'm calling some random kid that he's never heard of a slut.
I don't mind.
Same with Grace
What you
Christmas.
people say in your streams is up to you. Yeah, it seems alright, Mish.
You got to guess my age then, lol.
I can't find this tribe founder thing, Mish.
Whoa, your daughter is 25? Okay, so if your daughter's 25, that puts you above... get a rough estimate.
56.
I don't fucking know, what age, like 50 something, maybe 40 something,
56.
possibly.
56, higher or lower, whatever. Don't say it's something like 30.
Daniel, shut up.
Yeah.
I thought you could get eggs out of red drops. Did you take that off? Like,
Sorry, what's that?
56
I thought you
long.
could get eggs out of red drops.
Yeah, you can,
You
but
said-
it's like random.
You said your
okay,
daughter
right.
was 25, so 56 is a pretty good estimate, to be honest. You asked us to guess your age, and he did attempt to guess your age, so you can't complain at him for that. You're 49. Okay, you're gonna go Omega lol because he said 56, but your actual age is 49. He
Nah,
wasn't
I was
that far
almost-
off.
But the thing is, if he's 49, yeah, we've got 37-year-old is no 40. Yeah, 40-year-old I think, or 44-year-old is that oldest player.
No, our oldest player is 37, isn't it?
So it's 37 then, is it? I thought it was in his 40s. I think.
I'm a vampire. I'm like 4,000 years old.
Yeah, Reaper told you yesterday, isn't it? Reaper's oldest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I right?
You're not that old.
It's
You
nice to have some
can.
older players, to be fair, because most of our players are generally between the 12 and 16 mark.
Yeah, if you want to play Ark at 49, you can play whatever the hell you want at 49. Just don't play with kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly to the base and I'm gonna head off. Well, not head off, but I'm gonna, like...
You're gonna go to the shop,
No, I'm going to Curry's.
Curry's PC
Curry's?
World.
Yeah. I'm
What
gonna
you
new
get?
controller.
Oh, nice. So then I can finally take your head off with true value, right?
No, I'm gonna stay up now.
I mean, in World War II.
Oh shit, yeah.
oof,
Actually, no, I'll
oof,
whoop your ass in World War II.
Should I
No,
install
you
it? Should I install it? We should have like a big fight. That'd be fun.
Very open to that challenge, bro.
I just added 7 years to your life.
I love Call of Duty
I'll
World
whoop
War.
your ass on shipment, but not any other map.
Oh yeah, of shipment you would, because I'm really crap at that. 'Cause I don't
I will
I'm more
install.
the camping type.
I will install World War II if we have a 3-way like free for all.
If you just said we had a three-way,
You want to have a three-way, Nate? I think you're a bit too young for that. Bro.
Shut
Maybe in
up!
2 years'
It's
time,
no
we'll-
wait, hold on. I'm not too young. In America, yes. In England, I'm legal age. What are you on about? Fight me.
I love how you're arguing for a three-way on your stream because of your age.
I'll fight you. I know my rights. I think. If I want to have a 3-way at 16, I'll have a 3-way at 16. I'll fight you.
I have literally nothing I can say to that. Yeah, you're in your right.
Exactly. Fight me.
Right. How am I going to sort? All right. So
Alright, I'll
Want
be
me
like
to do
5
now.
minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, I'll be like half an hour.
What are you trying to sort here? See you in a bit, Daniel. What are you trying to sort here? I know you're trying to sort the matter with the kid who wants to fight the world
Yeah.
with his, like...
I'm trying to basically split the tribe. So then, like, basically, then like that, no one loses anything or whatever. Like, there's no drug
okay.
and stuff. But it's complex with Ark. Like, the way it sets up ownership is tricky. Right?
Can you force join his tribe and then, like...
The only issue with that is that means that all TPs will then be his tribe.
Ah.
Tribe.
I just
do
ate
that.
so many mushrooms I can't see anything. Behave or I will tell your mum. Go ahead, my mum has the same humor as I. You wanna go tell my mum that I was joking about 3-ways? You can tell my mum I was joking about 3-ways. She'll just laugh and agree with me.
Yeah, and just say make sure you wear protection.
I don't get that. So you can buy a gun in America before you can buy a condom. That's a bit. Sure. Ain't no one gonna talk about that stupid. Wow. I can't place this chest. It won't place in where it's not doing what I. Oh, it isn't. Oh, did it do what I wanted it to? I think. Whatever. I'm not even gonna question it no more. That's like the most English insult ever, or like the most English school thing. ever.
What?
Like, shut up or I will tell you the teacher or I'll tell your mum. Like, okay.
But I'm pretty sure the person's just joking and it is something serious, sure.
I'm not bothered. I don't care if he wants to hack my details and find my mum. For sure, go ahead.
Hi.
She'll probably do what she does to everyone she doesn't know. Tell them to fuck off. Silva and I are leaving. Leaving to do what?
The tribe.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like.
This tribe. No, they're not leaving.
Oh, say, I'm only joking with you. I know you're only joking with me. It's the beauty about English comedy. You can never quite tell when someone's joking with you. That's something that Americans don't get. Satire.
I don't know, mind. Some of the satire that's coming out of America now is starting to get real good.
Yeah,
And,
some of it.
I mean, one of the best people I like is also he's not like famously satirical, but most of his stuff feels satirical to me, is Dave Chappelle.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
How do you not know who Dave Chappelle is? He's like basically the king of comedy.
I know of... So these are the comedians I'm most, like... The comedians that I listen to, that I'm fucking hell. If words could come out of my mouth at a fluid rate, it would be amazing. The comedians I am enjoying right now is Jimmy Carr, Billy Connolly, Lee Evans occasionally.
Oh god.
I used to like Russell Howard, but the more and more I age, the more and more I realize that Russell Howard is more of a teenager kind of comedian. He panders to that audience. Greg Davis, Rod Stewart, I think.
Rod Stewart is a musician. Oh, Rod Gilbert.
Rod Gilbert, there we are, thank you. I don't know who his name. He voiced Spider-Ham in the Spider-Verse movie. I don't know who he is.
What? Spider-Ham, so...
Paul Mulaney, I think.
Paul Mulaney, yeah.
Funny. There's a dwarf that I really like.
White head, like blonde looking guy.
Maybe. There's a dwarf that I really like. I don't know what his name is though. I just know him as a comedian dwarf, which is probably a big insult to his career, but...
That was probably one of his selling points as well. What was it?
Jethro. Okay. Is that the dwarf's name now, or is that just someone that's something you're saying?
So these ones are the units, okay.
Jethro.
Do I use force tame? If I want to take someone's animal?
I think you can force claim, maybe? I don't know, I've not been in admin, so the last thing I admin was Forgotten Worlds, and even then I didn't do anything.
I've a private conversation actually I'd like to have with you and Amy about Forgotten Worlds and some of the weird things we've been noticing over the last month.
Okay.
Anyway. Force tame.
I'll probably be ending streams shortly anyway, because my Switch is bound to turn up today at some point. So I don't want to like start screaming on stream, so at some point I'll probably end it. Probably when I've hit the hour mark. Is it like important, or is it just something you've noticed?
It's not exactly like, it's not important per se to you guys, it's just some information you'd like to talk to you guys about that we've noticed and we're not sure what to do with.
A British comedian?
I like Bill Bailey when it comes to British comedian.
Bill Bailey he's the balding one, isn't he? The one with grey hair, I don't know. I know who Bill...
Yeah,
I think
balding one who looks like a troll, and his famous one was Part Troll. His stand-up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who Bill Bailey is.
Yeah, and like, I can't stand some of your comedians. There's two of them that you mentioned, I forget which. Lee Evans is one, because I got mates who love his shit, but they give me the DVD, I'm like, I can't watch this. I can't. Like, Dave Chappelle, he hits on another level. He talks about real life shit on a human level, like he talks to you like a man's man, like, so, and he's simple and he's chilling.
I'll probably have to like
his shit is so good, man, and he went up. He was basically the peak of like comedy for black comedy, especially. Like, and then he decided to retire and go to Africa.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he what's the word? He basically turned down $1 million deals, and then only recently he's come back just for like some random like bits before he fully retires to his old now.
Yeah.
He's married to like a Filipino woman, and some of the shit he says is so funny.
So have you ever done any bosses in Ark yet? I have done every single boss in Ark, even though I've only just got the DLC. I went and messed about with them all. But the ones I've done properly, legit, would be we did the 3 stages of the Broodmother. We were prepping for the monkey shithead. I don't know what his name is.
Megapithecus.
Yeah, Megapithecus. We were doing. I've done Ragnarok bosses and I've done Crystal Wyvern a couple times, but that's about it. I know the bosses are like a big central part of like Ark, but to be completely honest, I just play Ark for my own enjoyment. So if that's just building a village like I am now, that's my goal in Ark.
The thing also I wanted to talk to you about is that I was considering doing a Prim Plus server, but I was also considering doing a Prim Settings server, which would mean you'd have all the same kind of builds except certain things would be removed, like heavy turrets or stuff like that, and like rockets or grenades or some shit like that. We haven't just like really thought that through yet. It's just another concept.
Yeah, okay.
Whereby you have a similar kind of thing to Primitive Plus with the structured defenses and stuff like that on 0 damage, so people can build or whatever, and then a purge thing.
Oh my god, I hate people who use letters for Well, I don't hate them. It annoys me.
For chat.
Yeah, I get it for conveniency. It's probably like good. I don't know. I just find it so much easier to just type a full sentence, like a full word.
It depends.
It's just a personal thing.
I think it depends on like how you're typing it. Like when I'm typing with a PS remote, I stop caring about like quality.
Yeah. Shane, I'm very aware that Ark 2 is coming out because I posted a video on my YouTube channel talking about Ark 2 coming out. I think. Yeah, I did, I think. Let me have a look. I can't remember. Did I? Did I not? Yeah, I did. I posted a video talking about Ark 2. I actually did the video the day after it came out, so all in 2 hours as well. I need some hide. God damn it. Oh, by the way, I'm so unbelievably in love with the smithy crafting materials. It's so much easier to build a smithy on this server.
Lower, like we removed, I think it was metal, just so you can get it up.
It just makes PvP easier, but also a lot more fun.
Yeah. We were actually going to reduce costs on many other things like we did before, but then I decided against it just to see how people would be.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like we had loads of like quality of life changes and crafting costs in the ADS kingdoms. Most things cost like 1 or 2 things, like because it would just make it convenient, like tools or cryopods were only 1 crystal.
That would
then
be.
we didn't get them in drops and stuff like that. But then what we came to notice is if you make it too cheap to make things, like you get a mass of them on the server, like people with boxes full of them actually lag, even though they're not being used.
Yeah, it does.
Then, you know. Everything that we implement is always like to try and limit lag at the very least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, Angel Arc, we can't really do much about it, unfortunately.
Some people just grind the shit out of stuff on PvE. Why is he spamming?
Because it's dumb.
You forget that I own all public TP systems, so okay. Oof.
Yeah, it's because Silva always thinks that I haven't thought of things, like, and then tries to publicly put me in a position where I look like an idiot, and I'm like, no, it's been thought of, but you haven't thought of this. But it's annoying because I have to reply to every time he does that shit.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, the newer players will be like, yeah, so why isn't he doing it the easy way, or something like that. Okay, so which tribes now? Which?
This postman is taking a rather long time to turn up with my Switch. I know this isn't really important to you either, but this marks the first console I've properly bought with my own money, which is, I don't know, it's just something big to me. Yeah, I bought a Switch Lite, so...
I've not understood the concept of the Switch, because whenever I've seen it in the shops and stuff, it comes in this weird, like, cardboard packaging that I've never seen before, like, and apparently that part is part of the game console or something like that, where you...
Yeah,
like, slot it in or some shit.
it's so good that you can now breed wyvern. Yeah, it's good, but it's also very overpowered, breeding wyverns, so... Carry on, I'm just if I just start talking, I'm probably responding to Shane.
No way.
Yeah, the cardboard packaging, the whole, I can't remember what it's called, with the Switch. Lucas, what is it with the Switch when you can build stuff out of cardboard and play games with it? Nintendo Labo, that's what it's called. It's bizarre. It's not vital to the game, you can play everything, like, you can do everything without it, it's just... It's like, here, have some cardboard that's gonna, like, get broken in two playthroughs of a game. Shane, I think that breeding wyverns it's good, but it's also like there's like a big power shift in a lot of things now. Because now you can breed mutated wyverns to hell and back, which is good, but also it's really bad kind of thing. Okay, I can go if you're busy. No, I'm not busy. I'm just talking to like I'm splitting my talking between the server owners, my friend, and you, and I'm streaming, so I'm fully aware of like people talking, and I know that I have to respond to them. You don't have to go, don't worry.
Nate, this is what I do day by day. I've usually got 4 people talking to us at the same time throughout the whole day.
Yeah, I am not busy at all. I've not been busy since March. So don't worry, you can talk if you want. Just if I don't respond immediately, just understand that I'm talking to
many.
I'm talking to a few people. People think that they're gonna bring breeding rock drakes out next, which I don't want.
Because now I believe most dinos are illegal in general, and some of the dinos even like basilisks and stuff like they do AS, I think, but they just don't like
Yeah.
not just like that.
I think it's gonna be a bit. It's going to cause. It's going to be really good that you can breed rock drakes now, because obviously people can get like pretty rock drakes and stuff. But imagine what's going to happen on PvP servers. It's going to be the meta. It's going to be like rock drake, wyvern, managama kind of thing.
Well, to be fair, when it comes to the meta, I think the meta is already still too limited, so adding more to that meta would actually make it better.
Yeah.
Which one? This one?
I feel like they should stop adding things like breeding on all dinos, and they should like work on making the game run a little better.
Shit, I shot a top Ignatius. Bollocks.
It
Went through the frickin' wall. I hate it when that shit happens. Oh, my days.
What happened?
I'm shooting a fucking box inside the house, and for some reason the red gun shoots through the box, through the wall, and hits the team outside.
That's what happened with all those like teams.
Oof.
Those are things that I hate the most about the red gun.
Now I just need to finish off the roof of this house, and then I can carry on.
Thank you.
Mike, you know that Tropio you gave me for the Christmas gift? I lost it almost immediately.
Yeah, most people did. Yeah, I'd say like there's only like maybe about 5, 6 players who still got them because they bred them like we did.
Yeah, I was very lucky that I had it. Obviously, all of our tribe got one, so I could just breed really easily. I got to do the labyrinth cave on reg soon, so got any tips? Good luck. That's about my only tip. It's a pain in the ass to do. It's annoying. Equip yourself to the. Make sure you've got backup stuff back at your base. If you're gonna go do the reg labyrinth cave, make sure you've got a spare kit because you don't want to lose your kit in there because you'll never get it back. That's just kind of my only tip. Everything else I'm pretty sure you can figure out yourself, but just good luck. Why is that placing the wrong way? That's not good.
That's it. The kid is called Unit.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I just suddenly remembered. Yeah, Unit. Even though it's all on his base and stuff, I just didn't think to look.
It's like looking for the remote when it's in your own, when it's in your hands. Like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, it's like when I'm looking for my cigarette that I've rolled and it's in my fingers. Like.
Hmm.
When are you going back to school, by the way?
I'm in college at the moment, and currently, probably not anytime soon. Because at the moment there's break, and obviously I'm meant to be going back in January, but I'm protecting my family, so I'm not actually going into college. I'm just kind of like staying out of college, and I'm doing all my work from home, basically. That's basically what's going on. And to be quite honest, I don't want to go back into college because I've annoyed a lot of people, so probably best I'm at home at the moment. Well, I mean, they did ask to be annoyed. They like asked me of my opinion. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you my opinion. And then they got upset with my opinion. I was like, why did you ask for my opinion in the first place?
On your stream.
Yeah. What did you take with you? What did you take in with you into that cave? Basic flat kit, some shotguns. Oh, a shotgun. Basic tools, water and food. Grapples as well, just in case. Basic kit stuff. Like if you're going into any cave, what you want is like a shotgun, a good shotgun as well, lots of ammo for that shotgun, basic tools, grapples and a crossbow, maybe another crossbow just in case. Water and food, med brews. I don't really know of anything else, to be honest. What would you take with you? Maybe a tame that can fit inside the thing, but in the labyrinth cave you don't really need a tame. I'm pretty sure the labyrinth cave I think the labyrinth cave has low dino spawn. I don't know. But yeah, just take a basic kit with you, and also know what the hell you're doing. Because if you go into labyrinth cave with no idea of what you're doing, it's not going to end well, is it? I mean, you could ask the same question to someone like Mike, and he would tell you a completely different strat. So, yeah. See, you would take focal chili and bug repellent, but I would take a shotgun to kill all the dinos. Because
which one? For what?
For labyrinth cave.
Yeah, bug repellent is probably another thing that me and Michelle would use.
Personally,
actually probably do both of your things.
Personally, I would just take a good set of flak and go in and just kill the dinos as they came, because obviously they're bugs, so they have low HP pools, so you can just kind of kill them with 1 or 2 shots. Usually. Maybe some grenades. If you really want to go all out, take a grenade with you and throw it into a room with bugs. That will crash your game though, especially if you're on like a low-end PC. or a PS4, because I've done that before. I don't know if you saw the beta fight when I turned my HUD on to look at the damage numbers, and it like completely broke my game. That was fucking insane.
Yeah, you mentioned about a lot of people rage quitting just because of one thing.
It's something you kind of have to expect when you're playing Ark though, so.
Yeah, but many players will think that, it can be really turn-based, so a lot of people just be like, yeah, play for 20 minutes, not even working on my, like,
System.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's the
it
reason
should be
why I
fixed.
don't really like Ark as much as Michelle first. But I play it mainly because she likes it, so it makes her happy.
I've never really experienced any reason to sit and switch it and push because we only had like I think I'd only ever blue screened once in the server.
No, we always blue screen a Ragnarok going into that cave. And in the Icewind cave, we'd have sometimes risk of it.
Yeah, but we always had like the only case I remember really playing when we were entering the cave is the center Ragnarok.
I remember the Icewind cave.
I've got 4 out of the 11. I've got
That's what we
5
blue
out of the 11 artifacts on
I got
Ragnarok.
pissed and stopped playing for a while. We'd prepared for ages for that ice worm, and then once we fly into the actual cave itself, it blue screened and lost everything because it went through the mesh. And I was like, nah, I'm not playing now. That's bullshit.
Yeah, we had an incident like that. So one of the big admin incidents that happened on Dethroned is that someone went in with a frog because they had like they just bred frogs to the point where it was so unbelievably overpowered they could wipe an entire like boss fight with a frog. So and then they went into the cave with these frogs, or this frog, sorry, and it blue screened on them and they lost it all. And we were like, well, you know, it lagged really bad. And so we'll give you your stuff back, but we can't give you that frog back. And he was like, why not? And it was like, because you can't physically like spawn them stats in like easily. You'd have to spawn so many in, and you want the color scheme as well.
You get it.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. You can bugger off. You can. You've got the frogs breed.
As well with tames, because you can never recreate the same tame. Like impossible.
It's why I was so upset when I lost Moltres. I was like, I know that I couldn't get it back, and I was just like, yo, could you see if you could get it back? But Emmy managed to find one immediately.
Like, we don't do rollbacks unless, like, there's no one on server and you've told us ASAP. Like, as in just as when it's happened, because then we can do a rollback and it won't affect people. But, like, if it's been over a certain period of time, it's pointless because we have to roll back further. It's like based on the save timer, like. But on the talk about lag and boss fights, there's one of the reasons why at one
Sorry about that. I had to message my uncle. Right, I need to test if this is already gonna lag or not. It's running really fine, being here, but that's because I'm here.
Yeah, and it's rendered.
So...
To be fair though, it's weird. Like me and Michelle, like I've been to everyone's bases that I could go to, like, and I haven't lagged out yet. Or not in Crystal Isle, anyway, not on this one. The PvP server, Ragnarok and Island, have been sketchy, and I don't know why. And I've checked every single setting that could possibly cause some form of blue screening, and nothing. None of our settings are in that place, so it's strange.
Yeah. I know for a fact teleporting here will cause a lot of lag, but that's because obviously you're just kind of popping in and rendering everything around you all at once. But flying in so far, there's like you skip 3 frames, that's about it. Which is, for Ark, pretty good. I need to kind of figure out what I should add. Are you trying to do like Ragnarok 100%, or are you just like getting all of the artifacts because you want to? 100% all the bosses. Fair enough. It's actually quite easy in Ragnarok to 100% the bosses. The only thing that's like an issue would be getting a hold of woolly rhinos. But then again, you can just go to the snowy area and find like 2 high levels off the bat. So, are you on unofficial or official? I've got so much fertilizer. That's kind of suspicious as well because of Nolo getting his stuff stolen, but that's because I have dung beetles. So.
Yeah. To be fair though, again, pinlock your stuff. Says in
with their dung beetles, they can't be pinlocked, can they? They can't be accessed. No,
but,
so
I mean, like if you there's that, and also like if when it comes to garden plots, I mean, when it comes to Nolo, he can just pinlock his garden plots. People can't nick them.
Yeah. 100% all bosses. Oh wait, no. I play both, but Rag unofficial. Yeah, Rag unofficial is a lot easier. Well, I'm gonna build one more house, and then I'm gonna end stream, cause there are matters to attend to in party, and then my Switch might be turning up, and then I want to go play Mirror's Edge or something like that, so I can chillax. So I'm gonna build this last house. What bosses did you use the Rhino on as I was going to use Rex's? You can use Rhino for, I think it's the Chimera, or whatever it's called. You can also... What bosses are on that? Oh, and then you've got the Wyvern. You can use Rhino on Wyvern as well. Or is it Wyvern and Chimera? That's one boss, isn't it? I have no clue. You can use the Rhinos on 2 of the bosses, I think. One of them you have to use Rex's. To say that Ragnarok is my favourite map, I really know nothing about it. How's the admin going with the unit and stuff?
It annoys me because, like, at first it was just one small base, so I didn't mind it. Now it's turned out to be like 4 different bases on different places with tames everywhere. And I'm like, look, you want me to do this for every single tame? What the fuck? Like, could you not have put it all in one place for me and separate it out? That's the least you could have done.
Does he not have cryos?
He can just fucking time, you know, like that. I'd rather be playing than forced taming shit.
He could just kind of like. He could just cryo the tames that he has and then keep them, and that's something he could do.
But that's the thing, see, is that they told me it was just that area. Now I've come to realize there's like more than 25. There's could probably be about 60 to 70 tames I'm going to have to do this over and over with, when they could have just simplified this with the tribe governance if they read the frickin' rules.
And I'm assuming you're using controller as well, so you've got to type it out begrudgingly like every single... Yeah, oh my god.
That's why, like, and people go, oh, it's easy. It's like, fuck off, it's not easy. It's a pain in the ass for me.
Yeah,
it's like, I mean, the tribe governance thing, I can understand if you don't really understand things well, whatever, but at the very least, you could put all the tames in order so I can do this easily instead of having to travel across the map to different places for shit like that. It's common sense.
I would
You
say
know
it's
what I
kind
mean?
of it's like a really weak game plan anyway. If you're gonna have multiple bases, don't have like all of your teams scattered amongst the lot. I just
Yes, it's properly disorganized, and now technically I'm organizing it for them. That's why it bothers me. Like, it's like, come on, dude.
get your shit together.
It's not one guy; it's the group. See, but the thing is that like they don't realize that when admins have to do this, it's a lot of hours out of our time. When it's like if we were paid for this shit, I'd understand. But if we're not paid for it, like, and then people get funny about it because we're like annoyed about it, it's like, come on, look, we're
Have
not
fun,
your
Shane.
slave. Like,
Yeah. I think that's what people don't really get. It's like people are admin by choice, especially on like unofficial servers, and unless they get them big bucks, then they're not gonna
do
slave away.
official server admins get paid?
It well, unofficial. I believe the people who are unofficial are like really well respected. They've been playing for absolutely ages, and I think obviously unofficial to admin, you've got to be good. Hold on. Okay, I think you get paid for being admin unofficial. I'm not entirely sure though.
Yeah, the problem as well though with official that we've noticed is that even the admins there can be pocketable,
Yeah, it's
and it's one of our major concerns with bringing players into adminship.
mm. Okay, that's working actually quite well. Okay, I just made more walls than I wanted to, apparently. Oh, whatever. Is that some, like, tribe beef going on?
No, no, it's just that like it's confusing because there's hundreds of teams. I don't know whose is whose.
I would like to kind of see what's going on.
All right, I'll bring up the stream now. But I literally have to force claim.
I could fly over and have a look. I don't. I know the commands that you're doing. Do you know like the coordinates, or is that like?
I could TP you to me if you really wanted to have a look.
I'll hop on my wife and give me a second.
I'm at Silver's base. I don't know if you know Silver's base.
No, I don't. When you're available, teleport me. I'm gonna be on my wyvern, so.
Yeah, last time we did that, it was weird. The wyvern came with it, but we've never actually seen that happen before. Usually when we teleport people, the wyvern stays in the same place.
I'll cryo it then.
I know, like we could try it because this is the first time I ever worked with Danny.
Okay. Yeah, just TP me then. I'll come and have a look.
Mish, do you love me? Can you do me a big favour? And can you find a filter for me so I can roll the cigarette? NotSoBloodBorne is dengue.
Wee.
Yeah.
I see 2 wyverns and I think a velo.
Let me message Mogsy.
Holy crap.
Right, message Mogsy. Hopefully we can get some buzz today. Ocean Silver Hellhounds, that's his. Love Bugs, oh that's you. Over here there's Hellhounds. These two dinos are mine. Where is it?
He said these two dinos are mine, but then like I don't know if he's on about the Wyvern or if he's on about the
dinos he's
Velo.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, see. It might be this, because I haven't finished and claiming it.
Okay, I'm not even that far away, so I can just fly back really easily.
No, this is one place, and they've got another place close to the Ice Titan with a load of Tims there as well.
Have you already done that, or have you got to do that again?
I've got to do half of that, I think, because there's also items and stuff like this. This is just a creature path. So I said it's going to take me at least an hour. Oh, I almost teleported you again.
It's fine, don't worry.
But this is thing is that, like, when it comes to, say, Aiden, randoms like probationary, like mods ship going on to op and then later hopefully into adminning that service, we don't have to deal with it, is that he's starting to learn bits of the code for me, and he's starting to realize why it's actually so, like when people say, oh, can you change this? It's like, it's not a simple change often, because you've got a cluster, so you have to change it across the whole.
I'm not good with, like, obviously changing settings on servers, because I've not done that before, but when it comes to, like, being an admin on the server and, like, flying around and helping people with stuff, I know a lot about that, but
yeah,
it's...
like you know the commands for that, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
terrible with those
so
commands.
time-consuming.
Yeah, but, like, the worst is when it's all day, and then when you finished after doing, like, 12 hours of it, and then you go, okay, it's time to play, you just can't even bother by that point.
Yeah.
That's why every now and again I'll, like, take a break from admin and I'll just go straight to Call of Duty, because I just get my fix from that at least.
Mm.
But recently we've been playing PvP basis, looking quite healthy. So I'm quite happy. We've wiped out all risks on Ragnarok. So everyone on the Ragnarok map is pretty compliant with each other, similar to Angel Arc at this point. So it's an odd PvP map at the moment, because people are supporting each other in case of random raids.
Fair enough.
That's why, like, I'm quite interested in bringing some of those guys to Angel Arc, because they would be a great fit. Like Amigo, you'd like Amigo.
Hmm.
He's a Dutch guy. I think on New Zealand guy, but he's an interesting guy. I'm gonna have to tell him.
I don't get why he didn't cryo half of the teams that he has,
Well,
because...
This is what I mean, is that they'd only shown me that they had, like, a few, so I thought it was just them, so I thought, oh, that's not a big deal, until they said, oh no, we got this. It's like, then why didn't you just cryo them all first?
And obviously, if you say anything like that, they're gonna get upset, so...
Yeah, it's just simple. It's just to continue now, and be a bit peeved about it, because people could have thought ahead.
But I'm a player, so I don't want you getting, like, screamed at for, like, telling him what's what. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, but there's no point by this point, personally. Like, I could say it, like, personally, but, like, I feel like it's done now, so there's no point in dwelling.
It's...
Alright, who's this raptor, like, guys?
It's a bizarre base. Like, the verticality of this base is, weird. They've not made it easy with, like, clustering all the teams together, have they? They could have put them in a nice, neat line for you.
That's what I mean, like, there's things like that. They could have just put them ready for me at least. You know, things like this could have been done at least. You know what I mean? So, like, this is how we know things, nation. We don't generally mention it, we get peeved about it, and remember that if they do it again, then later we'll just be like, no, I'm not helping you.
Like, if it were me personally, and I knew that you were coming over, I would have done, you know, what I've already talked about, cryo the teams that I know are mine, and, like, leave the base so that you can do that yourself, but it's so bizarre that...
But then at the same time, a lot of these players we can't be too harsh on. Not all of them. Like, I think Silver would know at least, because he's done admin and stuff, but, like, the other guys are pretty new to Ark, so I wouldn't expect them to know, and I'd be a dick to expect them to know, if you know what I mean. But I will tell them, next time, if there's any issue like this, well, there shouldn't be, because it's tribe government. So See, that's the thing. If you guys do personally own like that kind of shit in your governance, if you ever have to split or anything, everyone's teams are automatically like distributed right. Or if there's any issues, there's like maybe 1 or 2, which is like an easy fix.
I've only ever had one issue with splitting tribes, and it was like a year ago. Me and Danny and I jokingly like kicked him out of the tribe because I thought it was funny, and we put him in a cage because he went out to do something, and so we kicked him out of the tribe and put him in a cage, and then he came back, and because he wasn't in the tribe, we allianced with him by accident, and then like all of the teams everything got bugged out basically, and we couldn't use anything. So
yeah, he must have been pissed.
Yeah, no, it was more or less my fault, and he got upset because he thought it was his fault, and so we all stopped playing Ark, and then we kind of rebuilt up. But that's the fun of it. Rebuilding once you've kind of like lost a lot of stuff is it's like a fundamental of Ark, even if it is super boring.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna jump out. My mum's giving me a call. So,
Fair enough.
I'm not like fully jumping. I'm just taking you out of my ear.
That's fine.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, please clean something upstairs, please.
That's you.
Don't say that, I say just do it. You overstay downstairs in the bathroom.
That's I'm on this nag.
Speaking fucking draconic.
Sorry?
You were speaking draconic.
I don't know, how do you mean? Oh no, and I was speaking
it's a different language. I was just like, what is going on?
When you said draconian for a second, I had to think about it. Yeah, no, that was Korean.
Hi, Emmy. Korean? What? I thought you were Welsh. What is this complexity?
I'm half Korean, half Welsh, and Michelle is Mexican, and my son is a mutt.
And you're just fucking Mr. Worldwide, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I travel a lot, but that's why you don't really have any roots anywhere.
Hi, Emmy.
I gotta jump out because my mum's like nagging me for the house stuff. So I'll just be off mic for now. I don't know if you'll still be streaming or still be on, but I'll be back probably in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off this house, and I'm gonna stop streaming so you can talk about what you wanted to talk about earlier.
Yeah, sure. Sorry if I'm late with that, but I got a lot on my plate right now.
It's fine, don't worry.
Right, I'll send you a message on Discord, buddy. Thanks for the stream today. We'll reward the points later. Oh, also, I don't think you guys know, but AP, DP, and DBS will be used in like the primitive servers as like ways of buying things through your roles.
Okay.
But anyway, catch you later.
Catch you later. I'll come and cuddle, Emmy. I'm just building the house at the moment, or a house, another house. Look, I've built a small greenhouse. I'm building a village. What's up? Why are you sad? What's up? Oh, you want cuddle? Yeah, come on, cuddle then. Do you like the house, though? We'll cuddle and I'll show you the house. Look, it's nice and compact. It's got everything you need. It's got the forges and the smithy and the cooking pots. You've got the things there, and then you've got the preserving bins. I'm quite proud of this, to be honest. This is kind of what I wanted to build on the base that we're on the base back at, home base, but I didn't quite feel it right, so. I'm glad you like it. think that should be good, maybe? Yeah, okay. I've also got like a custom design for how the windows look, so I've made like a custom window so that I think it looks a lot better. Because obviously up here you can kind of walk inside and look out, and you've got more visibility than if you just had like a fucking square. So that was one of my ideas. And I think it still classes as a home. Hold on. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it classes as a home still. So I'm just kind of building and having a bit of chill time while I wait for my Switch to turn up, and then once my Switch turns up, I'm gonna stay and talk to Mike about a matter that he wants to, you know, discuss. So, what are you up to then? Okay. Are you happy that I'm streaming? Because I know that you wanted me to, or you wanted to watch some gameplay at some point, so I thought I'd stream, and I honestly didn't know you'd be up. What do you mean you missed me? I'm right here. Not gone anywhere, I'm still here. Oh, okay. I mean, I will be soon, so. Oh fuck, that's the wrong way around. There. Daniel, is that you? Or is that Mike?
That's me. I'm just putting my character in a place for now, so that, like, no one bothers it.
Ah, okay.
He's in GCM and stuff, but you know when players are bored.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's some pretty ludicrous ways of killing people in GCM. I'm not entirely sure, though.
So far, the only way I've seen GCM kills is either through lag traps or from GCM versus GCM.
Yeah. If they can push you under the floor as well, I know that kills you. Even if you're in GCM.
I think it's alright though, because it depends on the setting on the server. Some have got anti-mesh settings where you just teleport your GCM character out.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch you guys in a bit.
I'll see you in a bit.
Should move the character.
Get any more stone. If it's any consolation to me, I am really, really enjoying building this. Just kind of like building away and having some fun. It's also kind of like experimental for the Primitive Plus server, because I would like to go and visit that. That seems very interesting, so it's probably something I'm going to have to check out in the future. That is not the right thing. Yoi. You mean yes? Yoi, oi? What do you mean? Yoi. You should check Insta. My phone's quite low. I'll check Insta in a minute. Give me a second. I mean, you could just tell me what you want here. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. I've checked it, Emmy. I don't know how much money you're gonna message me. Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, no, I can't end stream right now. I've got so much more to do. I've got to try and build like temporary defenses around the base. But I'm gonna make it pretty. I'm not just gonna make it so it's just like big walls. I'm gonna make it so it's kind of like more advanced, I guess. It's my like large wooden walls with some gates and on things temporarily though. I could also just put dino gates down. That could work as well. To be honest, that might be what it comes to. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't hear that, sorry. I'm going to be building some like defenses around the base, like gates to keep dinos out. But for now, I'm just gonna keep them out with dino gates because I don't want dino gates for defenses because I think it looks really ugly. I want to kind of build like pretty like actual walls that look nice. But because it's such a small little cluster of houses at the moment, there's no point in building like a big elaborate thing. I want to try and get like all of the stuff that I'm building right now organized, and then I'll do that. So there you are. Lol, Emmy. Anyway, okay, finally, about time. She's sending me Naughty's name. No, no, she's not. No. Tell me about her dream she had. Like, honestly, but I mean that's appreciated as well. Dun, 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 dun. Good answer. There we are. Alright, it's an amazing answer. I'm not Gucky. Sure, Emmy. Dun, 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 dun. Amy's Gucky whenever she wants to be Gucky. That's kind of how Amy rolls. By the way, Amy, my play. Yeah, we believe you. I need chromadige. Actually, no, let's build the furnace first. Oh, not, we don't have any hide. Fair enough. I mean, go knock yourself out if you want to. It means very easy to make you like embarrassed, so like stupidly easy. No, I agree. No. I don't mean anything though, you know I don't. But I do like a bit of banter. Who doesn't? A bit of banter is always amazing. No? Oh, okay. There we are, okay. Nathan, I'm gonna put a wild dino in your roofs. What? No. There we are, it placed. Oh my god, it didn't place correctly though. Oh, it's off, that's fine. Oops. Ah. I know, right? No, I'm not saving you. You got yourself into this mess. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I got it. Yay. That means the roof should have a little bit of overhang. Yeah, there we are. Gotta go back to Charles, etc. Hopefully see you guys in call later when we're all free. That's fine. We shall see you later. Mike, have fun with your chores, as stupid as that sounds. That is a ugly Rex. Oh, okay. There we are. Look at that. See, like, I don't get how this works. This base is like, it's got more polygons to render in than a lot of bases on the server, but it lags a lot less. I wonder if that's because it's more densely compact, or is it because of the way like everything's, I don't know. Figure it out. It's
I'm
just
back.
bizarre. Hi, Denny. I am still building the village.
I'm just gonna set up my PlayStation pad. I've just got a block in. I'm gonna stick another sticker on it.
No. Okay, my Switch has just arrived. Back in a minute.
Fucking open, you little prick. Hello? Hello? Oh, I hate doing stuff like this. Can never fucking open it due to the like mad sellotape on it. Wait, that's done. Who the fuck's messaging me now? This will probably need. Oh, that feels a lot more better. That feels a lot more better. I'm more likely need charging. Yeah, that needs charging. Oh shit, what the fuck's missing? Oh, wolves. Oh, they're fucking missing again, aren't they? Stop, stop. No, don't. Oh, it feels a lot more better. Mike, I can play way on World War II now. Mike, hello? Michelle? Oh my god, it feels a lot more better. I don't have to worry about controller drift anymore. Oh, that feels so much better. Yeah, I've got to go and do something. I'm gonna stick this there. Stick this on here. And then I'll, Hello? Alright, Mike? Yeah. All set up, good. It feels a lot more better. I should fly straight now. Yeah, I've been playing Ark. I've built me up. I've done all this by myself and everyone else is... might play World War II later. Okay. Yeah, I built all this by myself, Matt. I built all this by myself. Everyone else is in a tribe with each other. I did all this by myself and I'm a lot bigger than people. But now, later. Oh, right. No, I don't have it.
Get your monkey remote in it.
I can't run.
We're out of it. Not even giving the money to it. It's your own fault.
Exit to my menu.
You on phone?
No, I'm on PlayStation.
With something?
Yeah, with 4 people. That's not 4, that's 4. I'll put
Oh,
that.
people, alright.
I'll put that for 4.
Whoa.
Right, I'm going to World War II now. Matt, do you wanna do shipment?
Oh, that's what I'm playing against the Nick actually.
Shipment.
Yeah. I've never done that at all.
Well, I'm already on it anyways. You're on Modern Warfare? I started. Matt, I'm waiting for you. Okay. Wait, what? 35 rifle kills. 50 kills. 75 mods and LMG kills. Oh, the epic grim. Look at that. Not quartermaster. Let's have a look. Which kills in the mod? No, yeah, gotcha. 8 points in nomination. Shovel 10 shovel kills, 25 LMG kills.
Sorry about that, I'm back. My switch turned up.
I got my new controller.
Yeah.
I'm playing World War II with my dad in a minute. So I'm not leaving the party though.
Fair enough. I might download it and like come join you at some point.
Wait, Halo. I'm gonna stick a stick on it in a bit.
Just don't bash it anymore.
No, wait. Well,
you will.
Not on nicotine anymore.
I don't feel like nicotine was the biggest issue. I just thought you. I just think you like bashing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for domination. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic whilst I'm playing with my stepdad.
Yeah, do that. I'll come and Shrek your stepdad.
He's absolute shit at it. Even in my little sister will Shrek him.
I might install it. Well, this marks the end of this stream. I've done everything that I'm happy with, and I forgot I had cryo, so I can leave the base relatively safe, I think. Plus, if anything does attack, it's all relatively replaceable. Nothing should aggro or attack, I think. I think I've done a good job as well. I think it looks pretty. It's also relatively lag-free, so that's always a big plus. So I'm gonna come off here. Go off there, and then, yeah. Had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna forget about you. I'll message you on Instagram, Emmy. If it's morning, good morning. If it's night, good night. Thank you for coming to join the stream. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you in a bit, Emmy, because you might be joining party and I'll be talking to you through Instagram, so I'll see you in a bit.